Hi students, this is a winning logo of CK's design on design contest platform on this contest Moto Princess. So we are going to redesign this exact or much closer to this design. So let's start designing. First of all, I am just pressing Ctrl 2 to lock it, and then I will use pen tool mostly for like this crown, queen crown. We have to use, we have to make it like this. Just follow my steps. And a little curve here. First of all, let's just keep it a color, like we can also keep the crown color gold, but as this is queen or Moto Princess, so this will be pink. As you know, this is this has princess, so we are using the crown. The designer used crown. We are just recreating that. So now I'm just using circles. If I just swap the fill and stroke, and we can see the exact size of the circle. And I will just make a copy of it, and after that we can just make it fit. Okay, now we can do the below part of this. We can just keep it like this, and we have to adjust when needed. A little. Okay, so now just swap fill and stroke, and now it looks like this. We have traced the same design, so it will look like this. And now we have to redesign this the motorbike goggles, or you can say sunglass, or whatever you say. We have to redesign it with the help of pen tool. Just left click on it, and now just do the same. And now we will apply a gradient over here, so I'm just keeping it out of that area, and just pick the same color with the color picker, and match the color blending more probably, and then place it where it was. So I think they are okay, except this. Okay, I think now it's much better and good looking. And now it's time to draw the hair of the girl. as it's princess, so it should have, if we keep the crown like this, as if I show you, it doesn't make us feel like it's a princess crown. So how can we do that? We have to add something that will resemble a queen or a lady. So we are using the here, actually the designer used, we are just recreating and trying to explain what he did. So let's follow as he did. Okay, we are much closer to the exact design, and now it's time to keep it all out of here, and we have to work on it more. So for that I will just make a copy of it, and first of all we have to break the strokes by expanding, and now let's just unite it, and now just select all these and press Ctrl C Ctrl F to paste it in front, and then unite it, fill it with a one color, and then object path, offset path, make it round, keep it less close to the main design, and then unite it, and then fill it with the black color, and now try to make it back, and now you can see this is how it looks like. Till now you can compare the view, and then we have to work on it something, like if you can see that there is a little white part in the crown dots, so we have to add that, and we can do it very easily. Just Ctrl C Ctrl F and Shift Alt to make it smaller, and just draw a curve, select both and use shape builder and alt click. Now just fill it with a brighter version of this color, a little more brighter version, so it will feel like a shiny look in the crown. So I'm just trying to keep copy of this. Hopefully this looks great. It should go a little rotation, so all okay to go till now. And now you can see some parts to keep the goggles feel realistic. So I will just adjust it. If I show you that, you can see that goggles have a little bigger area than the crown, so we have to work on it again. I'm just deleting the black parts, and now I will just select the crown firstly, Ctrl G Control C, Control F, unite, keep it one color, object, path, offset path, and keep it normal like 6 pt, unite it, delete some extra parts from here and fill it with the same color, and control left third bracket, and now do the same thing with the goggles. Control C, Control F, fill it with one color, object, path, offset path, but this time we have to add a little bigger area. We can keep it 10 pixel, I think. So just unite it and make it to back, and now it feels like more closer to the original one. And now we have to just swap the fill and stroke so that we can work on it. As you can see, here is a little extra part, so we have to draw that manually. Just draw it manually. Okay, just unite it and send it to back, and now it's time to add some details over here. So we have now drawn the design perfectly, and now it's time to add some details, or you can say we have to add one more offset path, but with something unique. Like we have to ungroup it first of all. Just select all the black, Control C, Control F, and unite. Okay, and then fill it with the same color, same gray color, and object, path, offset path, keep it as smaller so that it keep it meter. It should be, I think, 2 or 3. I think 2 is okay for this, and then unite it. And let's select and unite it, and now you can see that we have added the strokes, but as we can see the goggles are still different, so we have to fix it. Okay, let's draw the gray part again. Just delete it, select all the black parts, Control C, Control F, unite, give it the same gray color, object, path, offset path, and it's okay to go. Just unite, Control Shift left third bracket, Control right third bracket. And if we need to adjust, as you know, hairs are a little you can see the flowy thing, so it should go a little more longer than usual, as we can see in the design. Okay, much closer to the main design, though there are a lot of differences and we can cover it, but for now we are just going to complete the design as good as possible. Okay, let's do something. Okay, so here we can do the same thing. So this is much closer to what we have. And now a little more details. If you focus on the main design, here is a little details so that it looks like real one. These are the minor details that makes our design more cooler, but a normal person will not even understand what makes this design professional, because they don't know how to add details. Okay, doing the same thing for the other part, but following the main design. All credit goes to the designer CKS. Okay, now we have practiced the winner design of Moto Princess, and now I think there is nothing left, only one thing, the crown. We have to work on the crown a little more. I am showing you what I meant. I will just select the crown parts without the dot, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, unite, and now adding a light effect like this, and shift F, or you can go to divide and divide, Pathfinder divide and ungroup, and just fill it with the color. As you can see, there is a gradient, but I am just using single color, so just keep it as it is. And one more details, if you have seen, there is a little different part from the goggles. As you know that the goggles, this part will be above the hair, so hair should not be seen here. So this is how it looks now. Okay, and now it's time to add the text. So we have finally completed the icon part, and we will try to move into the text part. Now I will just add the above text, www.motoprincess.com, but this font is Lig Gothic Italic, but you have to adjust it from the character. You have to keep the vertical scale 100% and horizontal scale about 140%, and then you have to just match the sizes. You can also decrease some vertical scale from here. To match the main design, and we have not found the main font, but we have found something closer to that, so we are going to use this font for this place. And for the moto text, we are going to use this Orbitron font with some stylized things. So just follow my step. This is also a design. I'm just keeping this out of this area, Okay, now trying to match this, so I will just make a copy of this, and now we have to create outlines and unite. And now we have to use share tool. Click on here, and this is closer to the design. We are unable to find the main font, so we are just using a font which is similar to that. Okay, now let's just place the O letter where it was, T letter where it was, O letter where it was. Now just select all of them, object, path, offset path. It should be, I think, 10, not 10. It should be 5. I think 5 will be better for this one. So let's see if it works or not, closer to that or not. Yes, I can see it's closer to that. So I'll just make it like that. And for the M letter we have to design a little more. So how can we do that? Just swap the fill and stroke, and we have to delete one anchor points from here so that it matches the main design. And just follow the point transfer system. Just delete anchor points, extra anchor points from here. Okay, just fill it, use the anchor point, and all okay to go. Just need to adjust this point also. So now we have same thing, and just select now unite, delete anchor points. Okay, now let's just fill it with the same color, and if we see, you can see that how closer is both. So Control C, Control F, unite, and now we have to do a little thing. Just swap fill for both, and we have to draw a shape which will add a little shiny look to this. So just make the stroke none and delete everything below. Now let's swap the fill and stroke, and for now just keep it one color. So when we place this design here and Control Shift bracket and make the text Moto in one, you can see this looks like this one. And now we have to just go Control C, Control F, unite it, object, path, offset path. We have to go to closer to that, and we have did this one. Just follow the color, and you have to delete from here, and you can see that O has no white space, so it should be with the shape builder, shift left click, you can do this, and control left third bracket to look like this. So if I show you the version till now, you will see like this one. And after that, if we go into deep detail of this design, you can see a little shades below the main, you can say, the icon of Moto Princess. So we have to add a shadow of the goggles on the emulator. It will make the logo more detailed. So let's add the details. So you can see how the CKS designer added their details over here, and this is really great process of working. It really deserves to win, I think. So I'm just trying to use the shades as it is. Let's try to copy the same color, and if it creates any problem, we will deal with that. As you can see, the aim has a little black parts which are getting hidden. So now I'm going to use the black color and trying to use the color overlays from the transparency, and let's see if something works or not. I think this is not working. No problem, we have other ways to do that. Okay, let's keep it normal from here and try to down the opacity, and I think this one is much closer to what we want. Okay, this is much closer. Okay, let's see the difference from here. Just make the opacity a little bigger. Okay, much closer. And now if we see the aim later here, it has a little down. From here, okay, okay, now let's work with the other text, ungroup it, now place it where it was, and let's work with the other texts, and then we will deal with the rest part. Now you can see it, princess text. We have not found any font close to that, so I'm using cookie regular font. Let's just make a copy of it and create outlines and unite. And for the italic text, we have to use the shear tool, use left click and then shift and do like this. It will make it closer to that, not 100% similar, but we can make it closer to that. And after that, we will have to change the dots with the stars. As you can see, star is related to a queen or princess, and as we are using different font, R is totally different, so I'm just using pen tool to make it a little closer to that, not 100% but a little closer to that. Okay, it's not closer. We have to keep the text. We can use the stroke, go bigger, round. Okay, like this. Okay, this is okay. We don't need to do much for this, as we have not same font. Object expand, and now we have like this. The star should be bigger. Unite all of them and fill it with the same gradient we have, but this time it should be like this. Unite object path, offset path, and using 2 3. So you can see how it looks like right now. So if we place the design where it was, it will look like this. So now it's time to add a overall, you can say the let's show you what I mean. First of all, let's create a little similar to this part. Okay, now ungroup and select both black parts. I'm using the black parts for Moto and Princess, and select both of them and do like this with shift and left click and shape builder, and now it looks like this one. And we have to adjust the below part with very wise decisions. So before that, we have to work on this stroke a little more. Control C, Control F, object path, offset path. I think 5 will be good for this one, and okay. Control Shift left third bracket, Control third bracket to make it above. And now select both the black and shift left click, and now we have to adjust something where it's needed, like this part, and this part also. I think we can do this to make it more closer. Okay, and now just use pen tool and make it straight. Now you can see how it looks like. It's almost closer to the main design, though it's not 100% close, but we have tried our best to make it closer to that. And now we have to create this version and this version. So I'm just using it, and this needed only gray color. We have to delete all the colored things. Let me show you how we can do that. First of all, let's pick the gradient and keep it one color. And now it's time to do that. First of all, lock everything except this one. Lock everything except this one by pressing Ctrl 2. Now go to divide and ungroup. After that, just select same colors with the above these two, select similar objects and clear them. Do the same thing, just keep doing that. And for the in this hair part, I think we can just select all of them, and also we have to delete this part, and for the details part here we have to delete the gray color. And now boom, the design is okay. Sorry, maybe we have left something. Let's draw again a line tool, select it, similar objects, and do it, and then fill it with the color, and it will look sorry, there is some mistakes. Okay, now just unite it. You can see the gray parts is also ready to go. And now it's time to MP, or you can say the icon. We have to create the icon for this one. The real designer of this is CKS designer. So now we have to create MP icon for the design. So ungroup that. We have to delete everything, like we can see, we can do this by delete anchor points. Okay, much closer to that. Now just ungroup everything, and we need only P letter. We don't need anything else from here. So ungroup everything. Okay, so now delete and now we can do like this, and you can see how we have designed this part also. So we have also drawn icon, we have drawn one color version, and now just one little mistake we have did, and that's a not big deal. That's not a big deal. Just see how we can fix that. Control C, Control F, unite, object path, offset path, keep it simple. Fill it with the same gray color, and this was a little details that we missed. So if we decorate the design same way as it was, we will get artboard with this size, and the background color will be this one, FB, and now we have to place the logo in the same place where it was. Ooh, I'm sorry, we have missed the text also, so I will just place it, and this is okay to go. Okay, so now the text are also ready already. Control Alt 2. We have to keep it here, and keep the icon here. Okay, let's keep it as so. This is how we can create the design from this to this. Thank you so much for watching this video till here.